everybody, welcome back to the Zorilita channel over here on YouTube. I know it's been a while since I've updated or posted anything, and I want to apologize for that. I've been busy working on My Little Pony covers. I've been at a My Little Pony convention, Crystal Mountain Pony Con. I was at San Diego Comic Con. And I've been doing a lot of freelance stuff and working on my own projects, getting ready to do some more faux facts. The Truth Can Be Strange, maybe finish that up. And I've been posting my the Angel Chronicles webcomic version, so that's just a little explanation of where I've been, but I just thought I would post a video and tell you what's been going on. So like I mentioned, I was invited to Crystal Mountain Pony Con way out in Salt Lake City, Utah, and I had a fantastic time. This was my very first out-of-state convention as a guest of honor. I got to meet Andrea Libman, who does Pinkie Pie and Fluttershy. I got to talk to some of the singers and other background characters, and we all had a great time. I got my own panels. I had to wing it. It was my first convention panel where I didn't actually have a moderator, so that was a little bit of a new experience, but I think it went pretty good. We had a group panel, well, a shared panel where we watched the new episode of the Equestria Girls special with the mirror episode with Starlight Glimmer finally goes and sees Equestria's counterpart. That was a great time. We had a dinner where we all went out to this very fancy restaurant called The Rooftop right next to the Mormon Temple's Mount. Had a great time. I would love to go back. Everybody on the staff was great. Scott, all the helpers, people who watched my table. And the only downside was my partial roller derby incident at the airport and losing my voice. But you know what? Those things were so small in comparison to how awesome everybody was. I would love to do it again. That brings me to San Diego Comic Con, which was a week afterward. I had a week gap between conventions, so I packed everything up, made the trek down to San Diego, set up, and it was another great year. We did really well. Faux facts and hex seemed to go over really well with little girls. I wanted to do something that is just not that same princess stuff over and over again. No, don't get me wrong, princesses are cool and that's great, but I wanted an alternative for girls like myself who grew up wanting more characters that did things and were tomboys. You didn't have to be pretty, you didn't have to wear a dress, you know. So they had really good feedback, great table neighbors as always. And next year I plan to be back. It'll be my 10th year exhibiting on about the 20-year anniversary for heck since its very first printed version. Oh my, that's so very old, but you know what? Keep on going. This year was the 15th year I've done faux facts, so I've been at it a while. So back to what you want to come here to see is My Little Pony. I make it no secret that I'm a huge fan of the show and a huge fan of the toys and the comics. I work on the comic, by the way. I do some of the retail incentive covers you might have seen. But I also love toys, and I found a few toys at Toys R Us, and I said, you know, treat yourself. I went 15 years without buying myself anything, so I was like, you know what, it's on sale, I'm going to do some things for myself, and so this is what I have to show you. So I really like a lot of what they've done with the Equestria Girls, and I think my favorite dolls have to be these little mini versions, because they're so much more anime inspired, and anime is like a huge part of my aesthetic if you follow my work at all. Like this one here is Fluttershy, of course, and I'm really glad that they got it together and got some stands, because honestly they're very hard to stand up. I mean, not impossible, but hard to stand up without a stand. So that's Fluttershy. See, here's the, I think, a season 1 version. You have to be very careful of their legs because they're very brittle on the earlier dolls. They got a lot more hardy and durable. This is Twilight. I think this was the Slumber Party sleepover version. And then we have Canterlot cheerleader versions of Rarity. For me, I don't like to collect every single doll and every single costume, so I just picked ones out that I liked from each line. So here's, of course, Rarity. And of course I saw Adagio at Target, and I'm like, nope, can't leave you there. You're on clearance. Sad. But she's so adorable and cute, and she stands very stably. The only sad thing is that the other Dazzlings weren't there. They don't seem to have them. I do need to find Derpy and a couple of the other characters. And here I'm talking about standing and they're falling over. Well, anyway, back to Crystal Mountain PonyCon a little bit. When I was up on stage, one of the volunteers is passing these ponies out, so I got a little Twilight, and I got a Charlie, I think it is, yes. And at the dinner, we all got blind bags, so I got a little sparkly Rarity because that's really awesome. I found this box set at Toys R Us because I needed to walk and get out of the house a little bit before I pick somebody up. It's the movie set, the Equestria Girls movie collection, and it features Rarity, Pinkie Pie, Starlight Glimmer, Daring Do, DJ Pone 3, and Sunset Shimmer, and DJ Pony, but you know who I'm talking about. So I just really wanted to have it because I like Starlight Glimmer. I know she's a controversial character that divides the fandom, but I like her, and that's why I put her on the last cover I did for IDW, issue 56, if you're interested. So, inside, all the dolls come with little stands, which I was eternally grateful for. Let's see, let's start pulling some of them out. Let me not destroy them. So, you've got all their little stands. Take those out of there. Oh, Pinkie Pie's fell out. So we have their stands. Oh, of course. Let me cut for a break for a second and cut these guys out. Okay, and we're back. Sorry that took a little longer than I thought it would. These guys just did not want to come out of their packages. Let's see. So first up we have Starlight Glimmer, and I really like the fact that she's got a molded hat, but it's still flexible, so you can take it off and put it back on. So unlike some of the other accessories like Rarity's little headband here, it doesn't keep falling off, so that's great because it's more formed to her head. And like I said, they come with little stands. I like that she's got the molded hair. Her arms still move, and she still has some motion to them. So she's not completely static with the big bulky hair. Pinkie Pie, believe it or not, was the hardest one to get out of the packet. She was like, I am not leaving, never. Be careful, she does have some tiny parts. This little watch that she has right here, it almost fell off. I almost didn't notice it on the floor, so these are definitely not for like under ages 3 and under, the total choking hazard. But I think her outfit is fun and playful. She's got the glasses for the 3D showing, and she's got a fun little skirt, and the boots got the little movie stars on it. And we have, of course, DJ Pone again. And she's a little more starred out on this one. I was not able to get the original one, but I think it was series 1 or 2, so the legs were kind of weird on that anyway. But she does move her arms. She does around. The skirts are like malleable, so you can actually, squish them a little bit. They're not rock hard like the rest of the molding is, like on their hair. She's a very solidly made doll. And I think I mixed up the bases, but here's Rarity. She's got a new outfit. Of course, she's got the star theme too, because it's movie stars. She doesn't really have any extras, so I thought that was a little unusual compared to the other dolls. We have a new Sunset Shimmer, and she's got her kind of outfit with her little jacket and the skirt shirt and the boots, and I think she looks really good here. I do have the old one with her flame skirt, or like her orange skirt, but I'm just so glad, like these are solid flat boots, so that it stands a lot easier. Of course, we also have Daring Do. Her hat comes off. This one's a little looser, so it's probably going to be that same issue with the headband where it falls off if you bump it just a little bit, but the arms do swivel and move a little bit, and her little skirt of her outfit is soft as well. So let's see. I've already showed you Fluttershy, but just again, this is the Rainbow Rocks one, I believe. And so she's all decked out in colorful butterflies, hair streaks. And again, Adagio, because I liked this character a lot. And you can see the detail on the hair. They don't skimp on this one. And there's some molding on the boots, if you can see that okay. Let's see. What else do we have here? I also found I got a little bar of soap at one of the pony conventions, and after much time I did rescue a Pinkie Pie. So, see her there. But she still has a little bit of soap in her hair. Oh, that was an endeavor. Oh, I forgot. Let's see. The one Twilight Slumber Party one did come with Spike the dog. So, you have him as well. So, these two go together from, I believe it's like one of the specials. And of course Funko Pop, I've got all of them except Doctor Who's. Sorry, I prefer to collect all the girly characters. Haven't seen any of the mermaid ones from the movie yet, but I'm totally psyched for the movie coming out. I think it's October 6th, so this one I actually want to go see in theaters because I just want to support My Little Pony, and I know the voice actors now, so it makes it more personal. Let's see. These ones I got a while back. I don't know if anyone collects the old original dolls, but I have like over 250. These were at Toys R Us, but they were actually on sale. This is the very first molding design of My Little Pony. So they decided to do an anniversary set, I believe, when was this? 2006. And they re-released several of the ponies, or 6 of them, it says. And it has the original box art on the back. So this one was Snuzzle, Blossom, and Minty. And I know that I had Blossom, but I don't think I had the other ones in this box. There were only 2 boxes, so I was a little disappointed that we couldn't get any sea ponies or anything, or flutter ponies, but here's the other set. And this one has Bluebell, Butterscotch, and Cotton Candy. Now, here comes the Cotton Candy mystery. My mom used to buy me ponies, and she had a gigantic bag behind the door of her bedroom. And I was about to get Cotton Candy when the doll disappeared, so I never officially got a Cotton Candy for my set until now, so I now have a Cotton Candy. Who knows where it went? Maybe it flew off and I don't know. Maybe it just got given away. But at least now I can complete that collection without feeling like, where did my Cotton Candy go? Let's see, what else do I have here? I've also gotten into, and I probably shouldn't have, got into, let's see, Shopkins. But I really only care about the Shoppies dolls because, honestly, they're cute. They've got the same little figurines, and they're fun. They're playful. They just have one about traveling around the world, and I'm kind of interested in the spaghetti one, but sadly, bills come first, so that's probably going to be on the back burner. But yeah, so anyway, that was my unboxing and some of the cool toys that I found recently and the convention news. And by the way, if you'd like me to come out to any of your My Little Pony conventions, please just tell your exhibitors, tell your convention runners that, hey, I'd like Mary Bellamy to come out, and I had prints, I had signed comics, stickers, my books, I have my own plush doll line, which some of you have seen. I only now have Dvorak and Honey left, so he's got little bat wings here. Jeroboa actually did sell out, so he is now gone forever. You won't be able to adopt him anymore. Their ears bend, see, you can pose them, and they have little fairy wings and tails, and they're embroidered, and they have my little tag that says where they come from, and just really detailed, solidly made dolls that you cannot find in stores. They're limited edition. I have less than 50 left of both honey and Dvorak, so if you'd like to get one, look down in the links below, and you can buy one from my website. I hope that you had fun watching my video. If you'd like me to review anything else, unpackage anything else, want to send me things, just comment down below, send me a note or an email at zorilita@gmail.com, and I will totally take all that into account. Looking forward to seeing you later, guys. Okay, bye!